Welcome to Servant of the Fates. Today we're going to see an overview of your entire year ahead. Pick the card that sparks a memory in you. It has your answer. Guidelines below on how to do just that. Feel free to pause this video as you take your pick. As always, timestamps down below. And let's begin. If you chose the first card, welcome to your reading. It's timeless. You're meant to see it right now. So, your year ahead. The Page of Wands, the Sun, Judgment, the Ten of Swords, the Nine of Swords, the Empress, the Eight of Pentacles, the Star, the Five of Wands, the Page of Pentacles, the Four of Wands, and the Moon. Darling, I'm hearing that in your life, you've had a lot of dreams that came true, but they disappointed you, right? It's like there were hidden terms and conditions that you didn't know about. You had sacrifices, right? Some good things that you had to give up for this thing to come true so that you can enjoy something better, and you weren't very happy about that. Right? It's like there were trade-offs that you didn't expect. But this time around, this year, when your dream comes true, the biggest one that you have, the one that you've been trying to manifest the hardest, when it comes true, it's going to do nothing but satisfy you. This time around, there's going to be no hidden agendas, no terms and conditions, no footnotes that you didn't read, right? This time around, everything is just going to be happy and amazing because you have the Sun. That is the best card in tarot. And then you have the Star, a dream come true. And look at them. They're right beside each other, okay? So let's dive in. January, the Page of Wands. This is you, darling, finally having the time and the courage to pursue what you're really passionate about. I'm hearing that this past year, you've been doing things out of duty, out of necessity instead of enjoyment, right? So this time around, you actually have everything that it takes, right? The opportunity, the environment, so that you can start that blog, you can start your own YouTube channel, you can start writing that book, composing that music, or just sitting around and watching all of those TV shows and movies that have piled up in your Netflix my list, right? The Page of Wands, this is all about embarking on a very enjoyable journey. This is also the card of fire sign. So we're talking about someone who's probably younger than you in age or at heart, an Aries, a Leo, or a Sagittarius coming into your life and helping you enjoy the first month of your new year, right? So this could be romantic or this could just be a friend. But either way, look out for a fire sign who's going to help you have fun in this year ahead. February is going to be very happy. Like I said, the Sun is the best card in tarot. It's the happiest. Why is that? Not only is the sun shining, there's a child. Children are capable of the deepest, most profound, purest kind of happiness because they're kids, right? They haven't been tainted yet. They don't know yet the kind of pain and agony and heartbreak that adults go through. Right? This is something that they're very innocent in, right? This is something that they haven't experienced yet. So their joy, their happiness, it's pure, and this is something that you're going to experience again. You will have the privilege of being happy like a child again in February. Your Valentine's Day is going to be so beautiful. So this Page of Wands, again, look out for this Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. The Sun, though, is the ruler of Leo. So for most of you, this person is going to be a Leo, even though Aries and Sagittarius are also a possibility. By March, it just keeps getting better because Judgment is the card of your true calling. This is the card of your life purpose, right? So imagine at the beginning of the year, you're going to know why you're here and who you're meant to be with, the things that you're meant to do, your life purpose. Why were you born, right? The meaning of this incarnation, this clarity of the deepest, the best kind. And also, this could mean that this Leo or Aries or Sag could be your soulmate because Judgment, this is the card of reincarnation. This is the card of past lives, right? So someone that you could have been with in the past, someone that you're meant to be with now, and someone that you'll spend future lives with as well. So again, look out for that fire sign, darling. Wow, this is going to be amazing. By April, though, there's going to be a painful ending, but don't worry. This is not going to shock you. This won't come out of the blue. Okay, this is something that you will have foreseen, you will have predicted. This is something that will still hurt, but you will expect it. So this could be a toxic person in your life, a relationship, romantic or not, a friendship. This could be that job where you're not being treated well, where you're not being appreciated. It's finally going to end in April. And even in May, it will continue to hurt you. The Nine of Swords, this is the card of anxiety, this is the card of worries, but it's better than the 10, right? 10 is death, 10 is final. This, you're still alive, you're still kicking, you're still fighting, and things are eventually going to get better, but of course you have to give yourself the time to grieve the death of this relationship, of this opportunity, right? When it comes to your finances, or just when it comes to your friendships, right? But you are going to get rewarded very soon, because in June, you have the Empress. This card, darling, it's one of the best. It's about abundance, prosperity, harvest, creativity, fertility, and she is Venus, goddess of love, beauty, harmony, just everything that you could want in this world, right? So beauty, darling, love, they are coming in your life. And then this Page of Wands, whatever you began in January, it's going to blossom fully by June. Your rewards are coming. Again, if this is a book that you've been writing, you will be able to publish it very, very soon, 6 months, right? And if this is a blog, if this is a YouTube channel, you know, if this is social media account, this is you getting a lot of followers, a lot of attention, right? This is just going to make you feel really amazing. A reward to the suffering that you will have, endured in April and in May. And then by July, you'll be focused on your stability, on your foundations. For a lot of you, that means money, that means career, right? Savings, your work, your job. For others, this is your studies, right? Whatever foundations means to you. If you're a student, of course, right? This is your academics. But whatever it is, darling, you're going to keep on working on something that you're passionate about and something that will reward you. I love it. By August, here we go. The biggest dreams of yours, right? The biggest dreams are going to come true. The star, sometimes it's very negative. Sometimes it's just wishful thinking. It's just fantasy, something foolish, something childish. But because it's right next to the sun, this is going to be wonderful, darling. Something that you've always desired, something that you've been praying for, something that you've been trying to attract and manifest, it's going to come true. And like I said at the beginning of your reading, this time around, it's not going to disappoint you. It's going to be very satisfying, and it's going to be even better than what you expected. I love it. September, though, here's the thing. Jealousy, envy, people criticizing you because they're so jealous of you, right? I mean, a dream of yours just came true. You have love, right? You have abundance, you have beauty, you have self-esteem, you have confidence. So of course, right, the toxic people are gonna be jelly. I mean, that's to be expected. But don't worry. I mean, look at these childish fools. They're trying to create drama around you, but it's not going to hurt you, because if you really look at this card, the wands are not really hitting anyone. So just let this lie, darling. Don't let it hurt you, right? I mean, it's just a symbol, a sign, a confirmation of how beautiful your life is, because that's when the haters come out, right? When everything is successful around you, when everything is wonderful and abundant. So don't even worry about it. By October, things are just going to keep getting better, because you're going to receive, to hear of a new opportunity, something to do with your foundations. Again, that could be your studies, that could be your savings, or this could be your career. An opportunity for passive income, if this is indeed a blog, a book, music, right? A YouTube channel that we're talking about. You had a lot of followers, you had a lot of purchases and sales, right? In June with the Empress. This time around, the money is going to start pouring in, something that you didn't expect. Because when you began this in January, you only wanted to do it for fun, because you're passionate about it. But in October, darling, by October, you're going to start making money out of it. Passive income. Something really wonderful, right? Something amazing, like a big bonus in life. And that is why by November, you're just going to feel very stable. The Four of Wands. This is the card of stability. I mean, it's a wedding depicted on this card. So this is joy. This is enjoyment, right? This is fun. This is just so much positivity. When it comes to your romance, this thing that you're passionate about, your finances, everything, right? Things are just going to feel amazing. By December, the moon. Normally, this is, again, a negative card, because this is about secrets, confusion, illusions. But because it's right next to the Empress, a very positive card, and the Four of Wands, this is the best manifestation of the moon. Darling, this is about feeling at one with yourself, with your higher self, with your shadow self, with your subconscious and your unconscious. This is knowing who you really are. Again, like the judgment, right? Knowing your true calling, your life purpose, why you're here, the person that you're meant to be with, the things that you're meant to do. This is absolute clarity, right? This is just the kind of happiness that radiates, like something that just really shines through from you. It's just radiating some wonderful, beautiful, fascinating energy. This is the card of certainty, knowing why you're here, right? Who you're meant to be with, what you're meant to do. This is just amazing. This is your spirituality, your intuition, right? Your belief in yourself, in higher power, or just in love, in the people around you. So now you know, darling, next year is going to be amazing for you. Yes, there's going to be some ending, some anxiety because of this painful loss, right? And there's going to be some jealousy, but that is just a manifestation, a negative manifestation of the good things that are coming to you. The biggest dreams of yours are going to come true with the star, and it's just going to make you happy, the sun, right? So when it comes to love, like I said, Leo or Aries or Sagittarius, that's the person you have to look out for. But when it comes to the other aspects, your studies, your career, your passions, the people who could play a role in your success, we have Judgment. This is the card of Pluto, ruler of Scorpio. We have the Empress, Venus, ruler of Taurus and Libra, the Star, Aquarius, and the Moon, Pisces. So those are the people who could be helping you upgrade your life, yourself, and just improve everything around you. I hope you enjoyed your reading. Thank you for joining me today, and I hope to see you again soon. Take care. If you chose the second card, welcome to your reading. It's timeless. You're meant to see it right now. So, your year ahead. The Three of Pentacles, the High Priestess, the Knight of Swords, the Six of Wands, the Devil, the Two of Pentacles, the Page of Swords, the King of Swords, the Four of Swords, the Five of Pentacles, the World, and the Nine of Wands. Darling, first of all, love is coming, right? And then when it comes to finances, abundance is coming too. But there is a very important advice from the universe to you, okay? Your year ahead, it's going to be amazing. It's going to be beautiful. But the universe would like to remind you to stop overthinking things. Okay, I'm hearing that you have a tendency to look at the darker side of things instead of the brighter side of things, right? You have this tendency to kind of stop yourself from enjoying the good things in life out of fear, out of anxiety, out of worries. And your year is going to be amazing, but there's a potential for it not to be, not because of outward external forces, but because of the way that you see it. Okay, so your advice, darling, from the universe is to begin this year with positivity, right? With optimism, and that is how you can really attract good things in your life and enjoy this year ahead that the divine, that the universe has planned for you. Okay, so that is your friendly reminder. January. Things are looking really well. Three of Pentacles, darling, this is the card of recognition, acknowledgement. So this is the people around you recognizing your worth, right? Appreciating you, being grateful towards you, rewarding you for contributing so many good things to their life, to their company or organization, if we're talking about your career, and just to their life in general, to their happiness, if we're talking about the people around you, your family, your friends, right? Your acquaintances. So this is people recognizing your beauty, your strength, and your generosity. Wonderful. Now this is just so exciting. By February, darling, the High Priestess, you will receive a message as to who your soulmate is, right? When it comes to romance, a message, a confirmation about the person that you're meant to spend the rest of your life with, okay? The High Priestess, this is a mystical card. So you could receive this message in your dreams or while meditating or through other tarot readings, right? Or through a trance even. Something that's just amazing and magical and crazy even. So you're going to receive messages, something that's just going to really click with you, something certain about the person you're meant to spend the rest of your life with. But by March, though, there's going to be a false alarm, darling. You are going to misinterpret the signs and the symbols and the signals, and just everything else is going to be a bit confusing for you, because somebody's going to come in and they're not the right person, but you're going to think that they are. Even with this warning, you're going to forget this reading when it comes to this person. You're going to choose to forget this reading because you're just going to feel like they're the one. And you're going to put on your rose-colored glasses, and you're going to kind of fool yourself into thinking that this person indeed is your other half, your soulmate, right? The Knight of Swords. This is someone who's very good with words, right? A lot of promises, a lot of sweet nothings, but not someone very sincere, okay? Astrologically speaking, we're speaking of Gemini, right? That's the person that we're talking about. So someone is going to come into your life, someone who's really going to smooth talk you and promise you so many good things, but they're not going to deliver, darling. You're not going to know that, though, because by April, you're just going to be basking in the glory of this relationship, right? You're going to be very happy, and that's fine. That's fine, right? Enjoy your life. Enjoy your fling with this person. But the thing, though, in April, you're going to feel like this is the one. You're going to feel like this is leading to something very stable, something very romantic, a proposal marriage even, right? This is you kind of sorry, but kind of being delusional when it comes to this person, right? This is a very untrustworthy person. I mean, look at them. Someone that comes in very quickly and also, leaves your life just as quickly. Here we go, darling. By May, it's going to begin. The Devil. This is a very negative card. This is about obsession, addiction, being possessive. So imagine this person and you towards them as well. Just being very jealous of other people around you, right? Trying to ask each other for your passwords, for your PIN codes, for your passcodes, right? Spying on each other and just getting jealous of everybody else, right? Very negative. It's about being addicted with each other, right? This is, codependency, right? Something oppressive, something abusive. And on the outside, it looks like desire, it looks like passion, but really, it is something really dark. And even though you're going to refuse to see this, like around April, around May, you're going to deny that something negative is happening in your life. But by June, you're a very smart person. You're going to come to your senses, darling. The Two of Pentacles, this is the card of balance, trying to put everything back into perspective again, trying to achieve equilibrium and just something good in your life again. This is you weighing things, right? Seeing things for what they really are, taking off those rose-colored glasses and seeing reality for what it is, right? And that is why by July, this is so exciting, I swear. By July, clarity is coming to you, right? The High Priestess, the messages that you received in February, things are going to come back to you again, and you will realize where you went wrong, why you thought this was the right person, but again, they're a false alarm, right? They're not the right one at all. This is just a fun adventure, something that's going to turn hurtful towards the end, right? This fling, but it's something that you will learn from anyway. Right? I mean, negative things, we can always learn from them. They're not just there to hurt us. They're not just there to embarrass or humiliate or shame us even. They're there to teach us a lesson. And by July, you're going to know what that lesson is. And once you know, very quickly in August, the right person is going to come in. Do you see why you got confused? The Knight of Swords and the King of Swords, they're very, very similar. They're court cards of the same suit. But the Knight of Swords, look at him. Right? He's someone who comes and goes. He's someone immature. He's someone young, but in a negative way. The King of Swords, though, look at the stability, darling. Look at the certainty. Look at the resolve, right? The self-respect. This is someone mature, someone that you can trust. This is fixed sign, right? So someone reliable, someone solid and trustworthy. Astrologically speaking, this is the card of Aquarius. So that could be who your real soulmate is. By August, you're going to know this person. This time around, it's not a false alarm. They're going to come in and it's going to be beautiful. That is why by September, darling, things are going to be amazing. The Four of Swords, this is actually a card of happiness. Not a lot of people see it as that, right? Because it's quiet, but Exactly, that's what it is. This is the card of quiet, serene, tranquil happiness. Not the kind of happiness that screams, right? The one that you had, the false alarm that you had at the beginning of the year. This is a different kind of happiness. It's quiet, but it's deep and it's profound and it's long lasting, right? This is what you're going to enjoy with this person. But by October, something tragic is going to happen when it comes to your finances. Not this relationship. This is solid. You can trust it. This is amazing and beautiful. But when it comes to your finances, darling, you're going to lose something by October. This is the card of poverty. This is the card of being left out in the cold. So this could be you losing your job, or if not your job, this is you losing some sort of income, right? One of your sources of passive income, probably, or if you're still in school, this is your parents being laid off their job, right? Something negative. But don't worry, because immediately it's going to be replaced by something so much better. That's life, right? Sometimes foundations have to be torn down and destroyed so that something more stable can be placed, right? That something better can take their place and just be planted and rooted in your life. Because by November, you have the World. This is the best card when it comes to finances. This is the card of Saturn, ruler of the material world, darling. So this thing, don't even worry about it. You're going to have to endure it for 3-4 weeks at the most, but it's going to get replaced with something so much better. The world, I mean, it's quite literal, the world at your feet, right? This is a windfall. This is losing a job so that you could get a better job offer. This is you getting promoted at a different company. This is you receiving an inheritance, or getting a windfall, or having winnings, right? Like winning the lottery or something. The possibilities are endless, darling, because the World, this is the last card in the major arcana. So this is just everything amazing, everything you've ever dreamed of, even better than you ever dreamed of when it comes to finances. I love it. So you're going to have to endure some pain when it comes to your finances, just for a little bit. But don't worry, remember, it's going to get replaced by something better. Now, September, this is what I was talking about at the beginning of your reading. Everything's amazing, right? You had this lesson that you learned from this false alarm. You're now with your soulmate, right? Things are so much better in your career, in your finances, when it comes to your savings, your foundations. Love and life are amazing. But by December, instead of enjoying it, you're worried, darling. Look at your face. Whether you're a man or a woman, he is representing you by December. This is what's happening. Look at him. He's actually looking very healthy and strong, right? He's not alone. He has his sheep with him, also representing abundance, a lot of possessions, right? And then there's a fence around him. So he's safe. He's well guarded, right? He's secure. But instead of enjoying it, he's worried. This is what's going to happen to you, darling. This is your tendency to worry, to feel like when there are good things in your life, something bad is going to happen. It's like you can't believe, you can't embrace, you can't claim, you can't own your happiness. You always feel like something bad is going to happen afterwards. And the universe is not blaming you. This probably really happened to you a lot of times before, right? Something good is going to happen and then something worse is going to take place. But this time around, darling, you can't be thinking that way. This year is going to be amazing, but you have to own it and embrace it and believe in it, right? So once your happiness comes to you, enjoy it. Do not doubt it. Just embrace it, right? Really enjoy it. And that is how you're going to make it grow. That is how you're going to make it expand even wider and bigger and just so much better. Okay, so now you know, darling, this is a very adventurous year ahead for you. There's going to be a false alarm when it comes to your soulmate, and that's fine. You have this warning now, but you're going to discard it because you're going to fall so deeply in love, or at least you think you will fall so deeply in love. But that's just a lesson that you have to learn. Towards the second half of the year, you're going to meet the real one, the one that you really meant to spend the rest of your life with, and then abundance is coming for you. There's going to be a snag first, but the world is coming, right? Fulfillment, completion when it comes to your foundation. So now you know, darling, all you have to do is really be more positive and claim it and own it for all of these good things to happen to you. I hope you enjoyed your reading. Thank you for joining me today, and I hope to see you again soon. Take care. If you chose the third card, welcome to your reading. It's timeless. You're meant to see it right now. So, your year ahead. The Hanged Man, the Knight of Pentacles, the King of Wands, the Fool, the Ten of Pentacles, the Two of Wands, the Ace of Wands, the Three of Swords, Death, the Six of Cups, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Hermit. Darling, this is such a creative, colorful, amazing adventure when it comes to love, okay? Two people are going to fight for your heart. Three, actually, but the third's a loser, so forget about him or her. When it comes to finances, there are no words for how amazing it's going to be. What an exciting year ahead for you. Let's dive in. January, the Hanged Man. Things are going to be slow at the beginning of the year. It's pretty much the same thing as now. There's going to be some delays, not a lot of exciting changes, but just hang in there, okay? Because things are going to happen in February and March. That is when two people are going to come into your life. The Knight of Pentacles and the King of Wands. Two rivals for your heart. Knight of Pentacles, this is Earth. So someone very classy and elegant, quiet, introverted, right? But confident as well. And then the King of Wands, this is fire. This is someone sociable and loud in the best way possible, right? Someone energetic, charismatic, extroverted. So two people fighting for your attention. How romantic, right? Astrologically speaking, the Knight of Pentacles, this is the card of Virgo. The King of Wands, this is the card of Leo. That is why, by April, darling, you're just going to feel amazing. The Fool. You are going to enjoy all of this attention, right? From this men or women. You're just going to love it. I mean, ironically, it's called a fool, but he is actually someone very wise, because this is a person who listens to their intuition, who trusts their gut. So this is what you're going to do. You're going to enjoy, not lead them on, but enjoy their attention. And just really try to listen to yourself, to your heart, to your mind, to your soul, as to who the right person is for you. Now, here you are, enjoying your romantic life, your love life, right? And then by May, finances come in. Abundance, the Ten of Pentacles. Wow. Darling, this is such an amazing card. This isn't a small windfall, a small bonus that you're going to spend to finish spending in just 2-3 weeks or 3 months, right? This is long-lasting abundance. This is prosperity that lasts, right? Throughout generations even. This is so beautiful. Out of the blue, it's going to come in towards you. Something that you've worked hard for, but something that didn't quite come in on time, right? Things that you've always been striving towards and you never got the rewards. This time around, the rewards are all coming at the same time. That's why it's going to be so big and amazing. I love it. By June, you're empowered, right? This newfound loves and windfall, it's going to enable you to really plan your life. The Two of Wands, this is the card of strategizing. He is a rich man. Whether you're a man or a woman, he is representing you by June, right? This is someone who is planning his future, right? He has the gifts. He has everything he needs to plan. So this is you thinking if you're going to study abroad, if you're going to get a master's degree, if you're going to move, buy a new house, right? This is just fantasies, but fantasies that you can now turn into reality. Something tangible, right? Now you have what it takes to turn all of your dreams into reality. How beautiful is that, darling? By June, things are just going to be so perfect. That is why by July, the Ace of Wands, a newfound passion for life, right? Like I said, by January and now it's like things are boring. Things are a bit dull, you know, it's the same old brand new thing. It's like nothing exciting going on. Everything's delayed. Your rewards are delayed. Your love life, your happiness, things are so, right? But no more average things, right? By July, a newfound, a renewed happiness, excitement for life. Ace of Wands. This is passion, a new source of passion, because your finances, your love life, and everything else is amazing. So you're feeling very excited again to wake up every day. How beautiful is that? I love it. By August, though, darling, this is so annoying. Someone who broke your heart, the Three of Swords, heartbreak, is going to come back, right? Just when everything's perfect, someone's going to remind you of how they used to make you feel, right? Like you were insufficient, like you weren't beautiful or good looking enough, right? Like you were desperate and you didn't deserve love. This time around, they're going to remind you of all the pain and the agony that they made you endure. Okay, so everything's amazing. Just when everything's perfect, this painful reminder of the past is going to come back. This, very toxic person is going to come back and promise you that they've changed, or tell you, weave you a story that they've always loved you, but they were afraid of getting hurt, blah, blah, blah. It's not true, darling. Don't believe it. But despite this warning, you kind of will, right? Because this is someone that you really believed that, could be the one for you. Someone that you really loved. Someone you thought was the one for you. And that is why you're kind of going to fall for it somehow. It's like this is just going to dampen everything. The first part of the year, right, up to July, everything's amazing. Then by August, this person comes in and it's just going to bring back painful memories, and you're going to doubt your new beginnings with the Fool, right? But you're a very intelligent person. You're emotionally intelligent. So by September, you're going to come to your senses. Death, darling. Ironically, again, like the Fool. It's death, but it's actually about new life. This is you letting this connection die, letting this toxic person just die from your heart, from your memories, right? This is you leaving that painful part of your life behind and going towards something better. Death is transformation. This is also the card of Scorpio. So whether you or this ex is a Scorpio is not as important. What's important is this is you embodying the spirit of Scorpio. Someone very precise, right? Someone unforgiving, someone merciless when it comes to people who actually hurt you, people who are very toxic towards you. This is a very profound kind of confidence and self-esteem, something quiet but piercing. This is the energy that you're going to embody by September. I love it. I'm very proud of you. By October, this is the result of that strength. Right? That strength that you demonstrated in September. The Six of Cups. How beautiful. This is one of the best cards, darling. In tarot, this is a soulmate card to begin with. So one of these two people, this Knight of Pentacles and King of Wands, is definitely going to be your soulmate. This Virgo or this Leo. But also, more importantly, this is the card of peace, of this kind of serenity that only kids can enjoy, kind of like the Sun in Major Arcana. This is the Minor Arcana equivalent of that kind of joy, right? That kind of peace of mind, feeling so light, like a child again, right? Children, their biggest problem is like running out of ice cream or something, right? They're untainted. They don't know yet the pains, the agonies that adults have to go through. So this is how you're going to feel, darling. By letting the past die, you're going to feel like a child again. Very light, very peaceful. How beautiful. And things are just going to keep getting better by November. The Wheel of Fortune. You thought this was perfect, right? And it is. It's so amazing, the 10 of Pentacles. But the Wheel of Fortune is like the 10 of Pentacles times 1,000. Okay? This is even better because it's Major Arcana. And this is the card of Jupiter. The most generous of all the gods, the most abundant of all the gods. So literally, darling, fortune, good luck, right? The best kind of luck is coming towards you, not just when it comes to finances, of course, right? Because the Wheel of Fortune, it's about money, especially when it's beside the 10 of Pentacles, but everything else as well. Love, right? Your community, your passions, right? Your savings, everything, your finances, and then your self-esteem, your confidence, even your spirituality. Okay, Jupiter is also about philosophy. So everything else inside and out, everything is just going to improve to you, right? Everything is going to get better for you by November. And that is why by the end of the year, December, the Hermit. Now, a lot of people look at this and think loneliness, being single forever, which of course is not true for you because you have 2 or 3 people pining for you. But darling, the Hermit is actually about something deeper. This isn't about loneliness. This is about feeling complete, knowing that you are complete even by yourself, right? The other people around you, the external things around you, material wealth, they don't complete you. They complement you because you yourself are complete. The Hermit, this is that kind of wisdom. This is that kind of knowing. This is really beautiful, darling. This is like the mature manifestation of the Six of Cups. How beautiful. But also, yes, right? There is free will always. It's up to you, but the universe is giving you advice through this card. Like I said at the beginning of your reading, there are 2 people fighting for your love, right? Knight of Pentacles and the King of Wands. A Virgo and a Leo. The Hermit, though, is the major arcana card of Virgo. So your advice from the universe is to choose the Virgo, the earth sign, okay? Because they are going to serve you better in your life and help you grow better as a person, as an individual. That is your advice. Of course, it's up to you, but the divine, the universe will like you to keep that in mind. So now you know, darling, it's going to be such an adventure. Your year ahead, it's going to be really beautiful when it comes to love, when it comes to healing, right? When it comes to your peace of mind, and when it comes to your finances. Wow, I'm very excited for you. I hope you enjoyed your reading. Thank you for joining me today, and I hope to see you again soon. Take care. If you chose the fourth card, welcome to your reading. It's timeless. You're meant to see it right now. So, your year ahead. The Hierophant, the Queen of Wands, the Three of Wands, the Ace of Pentacles, the Queen of Swords, the Lovers, the Ten of Wands, the Eight of Cups, the Page of Cups, the Queen of Pentacles, the Tower, and the Six of Swords. Darling, this year is when you're going to meet your soulmate. This is when you're going to reunite with the one that you've been with in past lives, right? And then when it comes to finances, something new is coming too. It's going to be a very busy but wonderful year ahead for you. Let's dive in. January. It's going to be all about your spirituality. The Hierophant. This is the card of a higher power, belief in a higher purpose. This is your devotion. This is your faith, right? This is your spirituality. Again, you know, your faith when it comes to the bigger things in life. This is you finding your purpose again, darling. This is you understanding why you're here on this earth. And this is you having direction in your life once more. It's beautiful. Your year starts with improving yourself, and it continues into February. The Queen of Wands. She is the hottest, the sexiest, the most attractive of all of the queens. So whether you're a man or a woman, this means that your self-esteem is going to improve. If you've been trying to get fitter, this is when it's going to happen, darling. This is you seeing yourself in the most beautiful light possible. So again, at the beginning of the year, improving your spirituality, right? Your mental, your emotional strength, and this is all about your confidence, your self-esteem. This is all about working on you, improving yourself as a person, as an individual. And when you do this, darling, when you do such beautiful things in your life, you attract even better things inside. And that is why by March you have the Three of Wands, darling. This is the card of your ships coming in, your rewards, your material and emotional rewards coming into your life. So it just keeps getting better. And then by April, a new source of income is going to present itself to you. The Ace of Pentacles. This isn't something small, right? I mean, it's gigantic. Look at it. This also isn't something that's kind of fleeting and lasts for a short while. No, this is something that's going to start quite small, not very small, but this is going to be kind of a small potential that will eventually grow into something humongous and enormous and beautiful, right? Something really abundant and prosperous. But this is just the seed of something amazing in April, okay? So everything's great. Your spirituality, your philosophy, your self-esteem, finances are beginning to pour in. How beautiful. And then by May and June, love is going to come in next. I mean, your blessings just keep on coming. The Queen of Swords, darling. This is the card of someone very intelligent, very independent. It could be a man or a woman, but someone who's just really sharp, really clever, right? That is the best thing about them. They're also beautiful physically, but the beauty of their mind is just so exciting. Very admirable, okay? This is also someone who's going to be older than you. A little bit older than you, not just in maturity, but in age as well. And then astrologically speaking, darling, this is the card of Libra. So that is your clue as to who this person could be. And they are not going to be someone random, a random boyfriend or girlfriend. No, they're going to be the one, okay? The Lovers. There are many soulmate cards in tarot, but this is the biggest one, the best one, the most certain of them all. Look at this angel. This is a representation of God or whoever your higher power is, right? The fates, a blessing, sanctioning this connection, telling you that this is the person that you're destined with, the person that you're meant to spend the rest of your life with. Darling, they are coming this year, right? May and June, look out for a Libra, someone very clever, someone very intelligent. And then by July, look at this, a bit of negativity, right? A bit of burden, the 10 of Wands. This is feeling like life is too busy, right? Not too negative. I mean, just so many things are going on, right? You have your spirituality. Probably you have like this blog or this community or this church of people that you communicate with, people that you gather with, right? So this is a very active social life. And then your own self-esteem. So this is like fitness, going to the gym, probably going to the salon, transforming yourself physically, right? This is also meditation, both of them, right? This could be, you know, creating your own sacred space and being a more spiritual person. And then there's this busy thing as well when it comes to your finances, probably a new job or a sideline. So more sources of income, right? Very busy. And then there's love as well. So this is you feeling a bit burdened, like you don't have some downtime anymore, right? Just feeling a bit tired, nothing too negative. I mean, when life is exciting, it's always like that, right? Not having enough sleep, having so much things to do, but it's okay. It's a good problem to have. Your life is not boring. Your life is exciting, right? So all's going to be fine. Don't worry about it. By August, though, you are going to be tempted to search for something better, because this is life, right? We get addicted, we get a taste of something good, and then we just want something better, right? So you have this Ace of Pentacles, you're tired of one, you want 2, 3, 4, you want something bigger. So this is you exploring your options when it comes to finances, when it comes to your career, when it comes to your job, right? Looking for different work, going on LinkedIn, sending your CVs to a lot of people. When it comes to your looks, your physical, right? This is about looking for a new gym, a new fitness instructor or something like that, right? Changing the brands that you buy, the brands of the beauty products and the clothes and the shoes and the purses that you buy. This is all about improving yourself. But the negative side is that this is you feeling like life could get better when it comes to love, okay? This is you feeling like this person could not be the best one for you. This is you doubting if this is indeed your soulmate. Why? Because they're so independent, darling. They're so smart to the point that sometimes they can come off as a bit cold and distant and like they don't need you. I mean, they're very kind, they're very loving. It's a queen, right? So someone very giving and someone very receptive as well. But since they're too independent, this man or this woman, you might feel like maybe they don't love you as much, they don't need you as much, and you're not just needed, you know, you're not necessary for their growth, for their life. And that is why you're going to feel a bit insecure when it comes to your feelings for them, their feelings for you. You're going to want to walk away. But just as you do, look at what they're going to do, darling. In September, they're going to be even more romantic. They're going to turn even softer, right? They're very strong, they're very independent, but they also have this soft, loving, kind side, and they're going to show that to you. Like I said, the Queen of Swords, they're going to be older than you, more mature than you, but they have this childish, fresh, young side to them too, and you're going to see that for the first time in September, okay? So this love, this connection, this partnership is just going to keep getting stronger. By October, this is how you're going to feel, darling. The Queen of Pentacles, whether you're a man or a woman, someone very stable, right? Someone who has everything you need, right? Reliable people, a reliable job, something very solid in your life. This is how it's going to feel like, right? Things are starting to stabilize, and things are going to just start getting better. I mean, at the beginning of your year, things are just beginning, right? The Ace, something new, right? And then the Queen of Wands, someone who's seeing her beauty for the first time, and then the Lovers, meeting your soulmate for the first time. So there's doubt, right? There's burden a little bit at the beginning of the second half of the year. But here, it's just stable. You know, everything is stabilized by now, right? By October, you're going to get used to your new life. You're going to really claim and own and accept all of your blessings and just bask and enjoy in all of these beautiful things in your life. Okay, so this is solidity, this is stability, this is reliability, this is something eternal and long-lasting. This is just so beautiful, darling. Your year is going to end so beautifully. And look at this drama in November. the Tower. Darling, this is you burning bridges, okay? Bridges that needed to be burned a long time ago. Now, you are this Queen of Pentacles, right? This is who you've become. You now know what it's like to be loved, the Page of Cups. You're now with your soulmate, the Lovers. You now know what it's like to be stable and intelligent as well, the Ace of Pentacles and the Queen of Swords. You are the best that you can be. You are at your very best this year. Right, your spirituality, your self-esteem, your finances, your romantic life, everything is amazing. So now that you know what it's like to have something good, you are going to get rid of everything toxic in your life. The Tower in November. This is you cutting off people from your life. People who don't deserve you. People who are cruel to you, right? People who abused you, right? You are going to say goodbye to all of them. And that is why by December, darling, this is how you're going to end your year. You are going to leave all of them behind. See, turbulent, murky waters, you're saying goodbye to them. You're going someplace more serene, clearer, cleaner, more beautiful, right? You are going towards the star, towards your dreams. And this time around, you're not alone. You have your soulmate with you. The two of you are going on this beautiful journey of empowerment and improvement together. How beautiful. So now you know, darling, this is the year that you're going to reunite with your soulmate. This is the year that you're going to find your stability in more ways than one. When it comes to your finances, when it comes to your spirituality, your self-esteem, and your romantic life. Everything's going to be amazing. You're going to be letting go of the people who have always been toxic to you. And you are just going closer and closer towards all of the realization of your dreams. How beautiful. I hope you enjoyed your reading. Thank you for joining me today, and I hope to see you again soon. Take care.